Hello, good morning. We're going on an adventure today. I recently learned that there are quite a few more little book libraries than I assumed that there were in my area, and also I'm driving out of my area today, so we're going to explore more little book libraries out there. I have a limited amount of time to do this today, also because I have 2 bookstores that I want to visit that close at 2 and 3 respectively. So we are going to just run out the door right now. But first, do you remember these? Do you remember me talking to you about these? We're getting rid of these today. We're going to put these in the little book libraries that we visit. I also might get rid of Shantaram by Gregory David Roberts because I genuinely don't think that I will ever actually read this. I'm also going to get rid of Red Queen for much the same reason. We also have a set of Twilight books in the car. We have so many books to get rid of. So let's mobilize and visit some little book libraries. This is gonna be fun. Let's go. I think first up we might go to the bookstore. I feel like that's going to be our best port of call to start with because then I can get there before they close. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the bookstore first. Ooh, very exciting. Okay, hi. So we're done with the first bookstore. We found 2 books. I'll tell you about them later. It is a time, what time is it? It is nearly 10 and I'm actually quite hungry. So I know the next bookstore opens at 10, so I might quickly run there. We'll grab some food and then we'll hit up the little libraries. Someone's playing live music somewhere. That's cool. Anyway, we have more books. Look at these people stealing my filming location. How rude. Alright, we have the delightful noises of the water fountain in the background, but we have made it to food. Ejecting passenger into this little book library. There doesn't really appear to be anything that I kind of want in here. Lots of Dr. Seuss, which is cool. No thank you. Little library number 1, done. So it's saying the next one is about 5 minutes away. I think this time I'm going to give my marriage a year, but we'll see what it looks like. It looks really cute though. I'm really excited for this one. Alright, put this one in here. See what else we can find. I love this. Okay, what else have we got in here? A lot of Tom Clancy around. Nothing in this one either. That's okay, we can keep going. have 3 books left. I'm at a little library now and I'm getting very tired. So we might unload the last couple of books and then head back home for a nap. So far, a lot of the books that I found in these little libraries aren't really ones that I'm super interested in. I did see there was To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara in the last one, but everyone that I know that's tried to read that has DNF'd it, so I did not pick that one up. I can see this one here and there might be some stuff in it, I'm not sure. So we'll go pop one of these books in and then we'll come back and we'll get to another one. Alright, we're giving this one Red Queen. I don't quite know where to put it. Got all of the Girls with the Dragon tattoo. Memory Keeper's Daughter. A few Women's Weeklies, which is interesting. Okay, yep, there's nothing in that bottom bit that I would like to keep. Nigella Express. I'm assuming that this is, yeah, a giant cookbook. But someone has like flagged a bunch of the recipes. It all looks like meat. I do not eat meat. We're gonna say no to Nigella. Ah, the sequel to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Ah, look! The OG copy of Vampire Academy. Man, that is bad. Nothing in this one either. This is cool though. I might take this. I haven't read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I might one day. If I do, I've got the sequel. A one and only find from the little libraries. This is the last one, so I've got my last 2 books and I'm just going to put them both in. I never really find anything at this one usually, so we'll see what happens. As predicted, that was nothing, so let's head home. We made it home. We're alive. I've been out shopping for books for 4 hours and I am exhausted. What a lovely way to spend a Sunday. So let's talk about the books that I got today. Most of them were from the bookstores, minimal from the little book libraries. In fact, there was only one from the little book library and that was the sequel to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know the first one, I haven't read the first one, but I do want to read them eventually. I'm pretty sure they come in a bind up, but this just was too cool to pass up. I felt like this was a gem. I picked up 2 books from the first bookshop that I was in, Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. This is a very popular book everywhere on the internet. I've seen it everywhere. Everyone loves it. It was there and it was $8 and so I picked it up. I have nothing else to say except for that. The second book we picked up from that store was House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, which is delightfully, terrifyingly creepy. The lady was like, that's a beautiful cover, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a young adult horror. I believe in this we're following sisters. Iris Hollow and her 2 older sisters are questionably strange as children. They disappeared on a Scottish city street, only to return a month later with no memory of what happened to them or where they'd been. Again, another one I've heard rave reviews about. Everyone says that it's a lot more terrifying than the cover leads you to believe. I then picked up 3 books from the second bookstore that I went to. So the first one is The Binding by Bridget Collins. I have already listened to this, but I wanted a physical copy because it was so good. This was one of probably the better books that I read last year. So it's been on my list to grab a physical copy of it so that I can reread it eventually. The next book is another one that I have already listened to but don't own a physical copy of. The City of Mirrors by Justin Cronin. This is book 3 in the Passage series, which is like a dystopian fiction book set obviously in a future world where zombies exist. It spans a really long period of time. All of the characters you grow quite attached to, and I have just vivid memories of listening to this while I painted this room. Actually, I spent most of my time painting this room listening to the series, and also the covers are just gorgeous. I'm not a fan of the faces, but the reflection, amazing. And the last book I haven't read, which is shocking, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, which is a book that I actually know nothing about, but I did have a housemate that continually told me that I had to read this and that I actually would probably enjoy it quite a lot. So I picked it up because again, it was there. I've learned with the secondhand bookstores to just grab things as I see them, otherwise they won't be there anymore if I go back. It's just the way that it works. But that is it these are the books that I picked up today. I unloaded about as many books as I picked up, which I think is a success. The Twilight series is still sitting in the boot of my car. I did not get to unload those today. So maybe we'll do a round 2, but I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna sign off here. That will not be continued today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun coming along with me today. I definitely had fun, as tiring as it was. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night or whatever time it is where you are in the world, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.